Hello everyone, this is NS Steampunk. I'm over in Avondale, Ohio, and today we will be looking at the Chesapeake and Ohio C25 Wide Vision Caboose number 3187. Now, cabooses help provide shelter for crews at the end of a train, which were long required for switching and shunting, and also used to keep a lookout for load shifting, damage to equipment and cargo, and hot axles known as a hot box. Now, the sides of the cupola project beyond the side of the car body on this extended vision or wide vision caboose series. The Rock Island Railroad was famous for creating some of these by rebuilding some standard cupola cabooses with windowed extensions applied to the sides of the cupola itself, but by far the largest number had the entire cupola compartment enlarged. This design was introduced by the International Car Company and saw service on most railroads in the United States. As you can see, the sides of the cupola are projected beyond the side of the car body, which allows the crew to see past the top of taller cars that began to appear after World War II, and also increased the roominess of the cupola area. The International Car Company out of Kenton, Ohio, which was purchased by an investor in 1941, was famous for shipping 285 cabooses per year, which was about 85% of the U.S. production. The company built 226 C&O steel wide vision cabooses between 1969 and 1971. They were all delivered in C&O blue, as you can see right here. Most were eventually painted into the Chesapeake paint scheme, including careful car handling and safety schemes. Today, there are 83 of these that are preserved. The road numbers were ranged from 3100 to 3325 before changing to the 903-100 to 903325 series starting in 1982. These were of the very first, and I quote in quotations, new cabooses acquired by the C&O since 1949. Originally, the Mager shops of the C&O began producing the first all-steel cabooses in 1937 up until 1949. This 3100 series caboose was built in 1969, one of the first series to roll off the International Car Assembly line. It was acquired by the Buckeye Central Scenic Railroad sometime between 1982 and the 1990s and hauled tourists between Jacksontown and Heath until the last runs on Sunday, September 30th, 2007 as part of the Thomas J. Evans Bike Path proposal. In February 2008, the Buckeye Central Scenic Railroad became the Zanesville and Western Scenic Railroad, and on July 14, 2008, EMD SW1 number 8599, the 4 Canadian National coaches that are somewhere behind that fence there, as you can see, and these 2 cabooses seen on this property arrived on the trackage from the Ohio Central Railroad's Fultonham switch, which is just east of here, which commenced the first train on the line since 1996. There was other equipment that was moved to Fultonham Yard by truck, and there are actually 2 cars sitting near Fultonham Switch. As you can see, this locomotive and the 2 cabooses actually remained parked on the west side of State Route 93 across from Carter Lumber until about late 2012. Now, what's really neat about this C&O caboose, Athearn actually makes models of this very special caboose.